a classroom at Ifton. Ifton is a multicultural charter school. Many of the students here have English as their second language, and now some of them are published authors thanks to Right to Rise. The SDSU program recently utilized a grant from Cal Coast Cares Foundation.
All of our kids write these stories from scratch, so we start by giving them some character generation activities. A lot of it is influenced by some work I'm doing with the Comic Center at San Diego State, so most of our kids end up doing superhero stories. So they write, they draft, they edit, they revise, and then they ultimately publish these books, and they design them themselves. So they do the illustrations with an app that we have called Pixton. And along the way, we support the kids on an individual level. So all the kids who have questions along the way or who need a little bit of guidance or support, we provide that for them.
The book me and Noel created is called The Unexplainable Events by Munira Ahmed and Noel Salat. Okay, so in the classroom, Ms. Sherba and Ms. Fardosa and Ms. Tamika helped us a lot developing ideas, and we kind of, if I'm being honest, we switched around the idea a couple of times, but we talked about it and we discussed what would be nice and what would not be nice, and all of the Ifton charter school teachers and people who helped a lot, like Mr. Maslah and Mr. Ali, supported us, and it made it really easy.
Supporting education has always been really important to Cal Coast Credit Union. So in 2015, Cal Coast Credit Union established a 501c3 called Cal Coast Cares Foundation. And it was really established to help eradicate some of the financial burdens experienced by students wanting to pursue a higher education and teachers who want to implement STREAM-related projects in the classroom.
So we received funding from the Cal Coast Cares Foundation, which is extremely vital for what we do at the Literacy Center. So without funding like what we received, we can't do some of the projects that we have designed for our kids. So the support basically gave us the chance to pay for the app that the kids use to create their books, as well as to print all of the books. So that gets very expensive, and we operate as a nonprofit at the SDSU Literacy Center, so funding like what we received from the Cal Coast Cares Foundation was extremely, extremely important for our work. It's always exciting to see the kids get their books. That's the best part of the whole experience. And we've done it a few times before, but this is the first time we had such a big group. And it was nice because this is actually their first time seeing these books. So it was really fun to be here to witness that.
It feels exciting because we've been waiting for so long, and we're excited, yeah.
I'm really appreciative to have support, because no one could do anything without support, because everyone needs support in this life. You would feel more confident with support, so I'd like that.
I learned a lot. I learned that hard work and dedication can lead to success, and I learned that Ifton gave us this opportunity because many schools doesn't have this, and yeah, I'm grateful for that.
I've been telling everybody that I know who is a teacher, who's working with students to apply for the funding from Cal Coast, because they can dream big and come up with a project that they might not be able to do otherwise without the support. So the application is not super extensive, so they can go on, describe the project they want to do, and they could really do some interesting things with their students. So I hope they all apply this year.
Interested teachers that want to apply for an Educator grant can visit the Cal Coast Credit Union website, which is calcoastcu.org, and then go under the About Community section and click on the Cal Coast Cares Foundation page. There you will be able to access all the eligibility criteria and the application itself. This is one of my favorite parts about my job, seeing the teachers and the students interact. And these teachers are so incredible because they take the time to really inspire students through innovative learning. And teachers just have such an impact on students. So it was really neat to be able to see that and have the students see the books that they created actually come to life. It actually made me a little teary-eyed. So really, really inspiring and touching.
Dr. Sherba, who you just met in that segment, actually started Right to Rise and relies heavily on grants. If you are an educator in need of a grant, you can apply for one through the Cal Coast Cares Foundation and do it right now before those applications close. We'll be right back.